I don't know, all those...
You said I need to listen to a show.
Yeah, well, we have
What
to
show?
listen to you, right?
What show do I need to listen to?
I don't know. There needs to be a show out there for you because you need help.
I don't need help.
You do.
What makes you think I need help? I think I don't need any help.
You're crass. You're arrogant.
Yes.
And you tell everybody that you have crabs. I mean, is that something to be proud of?
I don't have crabs now. I had crabs.
You did.
I had crabs when I was in Baltimore.
There are young men out there with an education that are trying to get an education that don't...
They are getting an education. That's why they tune in.
It's stupidity.
How so? Give me some examples.
You know, all you think about, or all you're teaching them is, you know, to have sex with girls and you use them, basically. There's no respect. You know what? Those guys that you're teaching, no matter what, in the long run, Tom, we will win. We will win. You want to know why? Because they can't live without... Oops. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize.
I bet you do.
They can't, I'm sorry. They can't live without the vagina. So...
Now, men want vagina. There's no doubt that we want that.
But we will win, Tommy.
What?
And I feel sorry for you because you're just teaching the guys...
I'm teaching the guys how to get as much poon as they can without having to listen to you chicks blab.
But we'll always blab, Tom.
No, you won't. Some of you know to shut up.
Yeah, but they're not long-lasting.
We don't want you to be long-lasting. Give it to us now. When you start to blab, we're going to dump you and go to the next victim.
Okay. And when is that all going to end? They're going to want a relationship.
Why would we want a relationship? I don't even know. Why would we want that?
Okay. We're not as bitter as you. There are men out there that are not as bitter as you are.
No, well, there are men out there who don't know how to get you to shut up. That's the problem.
You know what? I want nothing to do with them, and neither does my daughter.
You're a single mother. That's why you're so bitter and angry.
I'm married.
Oh, you're married.
I'm married.
How does your husband put up with it?
You know what? I have to say my husband is younger than me. He's 6 years younger than me.
Oh boy.
I make more money than him.
No, I'm sure. So in other words, you're about a 6 or a 5 or less.
No. I think I'm an 8, an LA 8.
No, you're not even close, dear. If you're 6 years older than your husband, you make more money than he is, I don't have to see you.
Well, you know what? This is where you go. This is where you're wrong, Tom.
No, I'm not wrong. Why would a woman who makes all that money be with a man who is that much younger? It's because, and why would the man be with a woman who's that much older? It's because you're not that attractive.
I am. I really am.
Yeah, I know. That's what you say.
I think it's because I'm insecure, and I just pulled over for you, and I never do that.
Really? Yeah, pull over for me, baby.
Anyway, I have to say, sometimes you just piss me off so bad that I just want to turn you off, and I just...
But you can't. You can't do it.
I do.
You say you do, but you're here now.
No, but I am now because you know what? I just had a few drinks at Acapulco.
Oh, boy.
I feel awesome. I feel great. And
did a guy buy any of those drinks for you, by the way?
No.
You bought them all for yourself?
Well, there was an older man from Argentina, and he traveled, and he was such a sweet man. We talked, and you know what? I waited for him to offer...
And he waited for you to offer.
I know. And I said, frig that.
See? So he was expecting to get something in return. There was no free lunch.
Well, it's okay. You know what? I don't expect that because men these days are listening to people like you, and they have no, Yeah,
believe me, men felt this way long before I was on the radio. I'm just exercising their frustration. I am explaining and verbalizing all of the things men think and nobody ever said.
Men, the people that you listen to, or that listen to you, they're like 18, 19, 20, 21. They're children.
No, really.
They're boys.
We're number one in men, dear. Number one.
Yeah, men?
Men.
The men that...
18 and over.
The boys that I hear call you are so...
These are the boys you could never get because they're a lot younger than you are.
Thank God. I keep my daughter. I will keep my beautiful...
How old is your daughter?
18, and she looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones, and
really?
She is one hot babe.
I probably had her already.
Oh, no. She's a good Catholic girl.
Oh, yeah. Now, the good Catholic girls are the ones who are the most promiscuous, let me tell you.
Well, I'm sure you
just ask your priest.
I don't go to church. Anyway, she's a good Catholic girl.
Yeah, well, you know what that means. I've spanked more good Catholic girls, I want to tell you.
Yeah, well, that was back in the 40s, but you
no,
know.
I know. I was not born in the 40s, but I'm telling you, I have spanked good Catholic girls over my time, believe me.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am. That's why I'm telling the whole world I've spanked a number of young Catholic girls.
So where does that get you?
It gets me where I want to go. I get right in.
And where's that?
You know where it is. Right between those creamy Catholic thighs. That's where it gets me.
That is so sad.
You think it's sad? It wasn't sad when I was in there, I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you something. We women use the guys more. You know what?
Yeah, well, you could use me if I was giving any money up, which I don't.
No. Oh, my God, that's prostitution.
Yeah, well, well, that is most of the women out there, darling.
Tom, listen. Well, Tom, that's because you attract those type of women.
No, that's the kind of women that are out there. The hotter a woman is, the more money she thinks she's entitled to.
Well, they're brainless.
Well, that's
are you
good.
Are you still with that girlfriend? You said you had.
You want to know something? I am with chicks. I have always been with chicks. I have always been with chicks who are hot and who will shut up.
Is that a blow-up doll?
No, they're not blow-up dolls.
Well,
you want them to shut up. We don't want to hear a yap on them like yours.
Well, how do you? Oh, yeah.
Shut it up.
Tommy.
Shut up and do me.
Shut up and do me. What if one day, okay, this is really, I hope I don't offend